Hello YouTube, this is Drawing the 1313, and welcome to episode 45 of my SMP Let's Play series. The dirt block is not supposed to be there. No, it is not. There's no room, so it goes bye-bye. At least it'll be safe when he gets to the bottom because of the ladder. So this is the mob trap that I've been getting all my TNT and gunpowder from. I don't have any on my person because I keep putting it inside of my ender chest. So that's what I've gotten from this session so far. It's got quite a few gold nuggets, and I still have one wither skull. Oh yeah, that's later in the episode that I'll show that, but just hold on for a second. So this is, kind of an XP slash, mob loot farm, mob grinder, and it works fairly well. It's someone else's on this, someone else that was on the server, but he's not on the server anymore. So yeah. So, this is kind of more of a community thing now. I guess he has a bread maker here. It's pretty cool. And, you have Master Morgan. He's been using this as well. And, yeah. So basically the way that I've been getting so much gunpowder is, one, I have a looting 3 sword, which is awesome. I also enchanted one recently, and I got sharpness 3, knockback 2, and looting 2. Sadly, it's not looting 3, but, whatever works. So basically there is a set of pistons up there that keep this thing closed, and that's to stop anything else from going through when I'm killing the creepers with the looting sword. Because I don't want to waste the looting sword on like zombies and skeletons and stuff. Because, I have plenty of drops from them. I really have no problem with that. So I have 2 levers here. This one controls that to push the items towards you, and also kind of gather the mobs. I'll show that in a second too. And then this releases the latch and lets all hell break loose. But not really. Now this part right here is really where it gets dangerous, because if you go within this block, the creepers can actually see you and they will blow up. And it's happened multiple times when I've been here. And it's been very difficult to fix it all, because then you have a whole slew of mobs coming at you. It usually blows up the lever and some of the redstone, and it's just not a pretty thing to deal with. But I got it, and then I have kind of a stone sword for regular mobs. But the way that I get mainly creepers is I make instant health 2 splash potions. Now I tried doing instant health 1 splash potions, and it doesn't seem to quite cut it, because the mob drop reset system isn't really at the best height, so the mobs have quite a bit of health when they get down here. But it's no big deal. I don't mind spending a little bit of glowstone on this. Or, I could just make a whole bunch, because really, melons, and then I have plenty of gold nuggets, so it's really no problem. But, so when I open this up, all the mobs fall down. You can see that skeletons, zombies, and creepers. Spiders are disabled because there's half slabs on all of them. It's placed in strategic places to keep spiders from spawning. And then what I do with this is I basically just flip that lever. It pushes most of the mobs in. He pushes most of the mobs in. Then I get right here, and I throw it. And most of the other mobs are gone. I also have to make sure to close that again, because I don't want to waste my my looting sword on any other mobs. Now there are a few skeletons there. They seem to be tough ones. They are troopers. And hold on, before I kill these guys, let's go ahead and enchant something. I need a pick. I've enchanted boots and a sword so far. I've been really lucky with the boots. This is my first try, and I got protection 3, feather falling 4. Just like, couldn't ask for anything better, except for maybe protection 4. So let's do a level 30 on here. My favorite. I love it. I love it. I love it. Awesome. Alright, and then, I just go here, chill out here, and just kill them. There's a zombie or 2 and a skeleton in there. It's really no big deal. And if I can feel that I, can pick them off, like this zombie over here, probably be pretty easy. Yep, there we go. That should be close, no other mobs can fall through. That skeleton, I can't really get to it without hitting a creeper, so then I'll just kill him with the looting sword. And we have a few extra bones, really no big deal. Now I can probably pick them off. There we go. So yeah, this is, pretty much what I've been doing for a good bit, at least 30 minutes now. And you can see that I got 53 gunpowder from that one group, and that isn't even like the longest that you can wait. If you wait really long and you get really lucky and you have a lot of creepers there, you can get over a stack of gunpowder from one thing. But it also does use up your looting sword, which I may just enchant like a whole bunch of like stone swords and stuff just as looting or something. But I mean, I'm not really hurting for diamonds, and you'll see why in a little bit. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. Just figured I would show that. They think it was a good way to start out the episode. And yeah, so I have, almost 6 more stacks of gunpowder, enough for another stack of TNT, which is pretty awesome. So I'll have to do that. Again, I want to blow some stuff up. I don't think it'll be in this episode though. I'll probably do a lot of it off camera because you guys have seen a lot of blowing stuff up. So anyways, I have something special for you guys. I will fight the Wither boss, but I won't really fight him. I'm going to trap him, and he's going to die without me even touching him. It's the same thing that Doc M has done in this Minecraft episode, and when I saw it yesterday, I just had to set it all up. I set it all up, I did it all, and it took me all night. And, then I used it once, and yeah. I know it's kind of cheating, kind of taking advantage of the game, but, I've gotten 3 Wither Skulls, and I really don't want to wait, because I do want to eventually fight him legitly. I do want to get a whole bunch of people on the server together, we're all going to fight him. But I didn't really want to wait for, everyone's schedule to open up and everyone be able to, fight him at the same time. I really wanted the beacon now because I wanted to get that haste feature and be able to mine out my area a little bit quicker. So I'm just going to do this for now, and once I get more Wither Skulls, then I'll go ahead and do it again, and maybe we'll fight him legitly. But until now, I'm fine with cheating way. So, I've recorded it already. Go ahead, sit back, and watch the video. Continue watching the video. I always do that. Alright, so here I am. I have my little x-ray machine here. If any of you get mad at me for using this, well, I don't really care. I kind of just want to get this over with, and I want to be able to have a beacon so that way I can mine out my area a lot faster. So that's pretty much the whole point of this whole thing. Now I do plan on getting enough skulls, that way when I do have the time to get everyone on the server together, we can go ahead and all fight it at once. But as of now, I want a beacon, and I want to do it by myself. Alright, so right here I have a straight tunnel down. Now I used the X-ray machine to kind of find a good spot that would have minimal amounts of caves in it. Why does that look like it's in there? I think that's because it's in there. I might have to fix that. But as you can see, I have an area of 30 by 30 blocks. So it's 30 blocks in this direction. Or sorry, no, 60 by 60 I guess you would say. Really 61 if you counted the middle. I have 30, the middle, and then another 30. Actually I think it's 32 plus 1. 32 times 2 plus 1, which is 65. So 65 by 65 by 33. Yeah, 65 by 65 by 33. And I have constantly used the X-ray machine to make sure that there are no caves inside it. There is like a water pocket right there. There's one over there. There's a cave that went around right there. You can actually see where I cut it off right there. And there are a whole bunch of things, and I got rid of all of them. It took forever, and now that I'm thinking about it, I see that one right there. And I take care of those 2 things. And I also want to check out if that... No, I already determined that that won't affect anything. Because basically I just don't want mobs spawning anywhere here. I don't want them anywhere in the area, because as Doc M explains it in his video, if you have any mobs within aggro range of the Wither boss, he will break out of your trap and all hell will break loose, and there's no guarantee what will happen. Now I am pretty far from my base, so I'm not really afraid of that happening, but if he does break free, I don't know what I'm going to do because I don't have a good weapon. My sword's almost broken, my bow's not too bad, and my armor has gone to crap because yeah. So I'm going to check that out right there, and I'm going to fix that hole. Oh wait, no, that doesn't matter because it's above the range, so it doesn't really matter. Same with that one right there. that doesn't matter either. The bottom of that top tunnel is actually the limit, so if anything were to spawn in here, I don't think it would matter. But I'm going to take care of that, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, my heart is pounding, and I'm very nervous about this. These skulls took me forever to get, but I got them. So basically what we have is let me tear this down. Alright, so we have a bedrock formation like this. It's kind of in a cross pattern with one block down. One of these could be raised, or like possibly even two of them, as long as you could still fit, you know, the formation that you need to make in there. Now, this isn't my idea. I had no idea that this was even possible. Like, I would never even think about this. It was originally by Panda, and someone else did it, but Panda linked to their video in his video, and I saw it from Doc M when he did it on the Minecraft server. So, hopefully this should work. And like I said, we have 5 blocks. Right here we're going to put a water block. Let me just make sure I know. And let me also make sure that this is all lit up. Okay. Now I'm going to take everything, because nothing will survive down here. He does throw those block breakers, which do break blocks, believe it or not. But he still can't get out, so just make sure it's lit up, because we don't want anything spawning. Again, if there is a mob that is nearby when he spawns, it's not going to work. He's going to escape, and I'm going to panic. And I'm probably just going to log out of the server and log back in once you know some time has passed. So just make sure. Again, because he's 4 blocks tall, and then there's 1 block for the water, so that's why it's 5. Alright, so just place that down, place water. Place that down, place water. Place that down, place water. I got this. Ready? Oh, I forgot. Ender pearls. Oh, stop it. Oh my god, I think it's working. He's taking damage. It's working. Oh my god. And he's just taking water damage. He's just drowning. He can't get out. Guess I could make an X-ray machine, can't I? Oh my gosh. My heart is beating like so much right now. I was just like, I really need this to work. I really want it to work. I'm just like it has to work. So let's just do this. Put that, we put lever, not right there. Thank you. Put that down. TNT. Bam. Oh, can't see him from here. But he is somewhere down there. Trust me. And he's dying. It's just gonna take a while. And he is destroying blocks, but he's not destroying the bedrock, and he's not shooting above him, so everything works just fine. But he's gonna help me mine out that area. Oh, by the way, I found 2 diamond veins while I was mining this area out and digging the perimeter. Just from digging the perimeter, I got 2 diamond veins, and from that, with my Fortune 3 pick, I got 32 diamonds, which is awesome, because that's originally what I wanted to get, because I was planning on fighting him legitly, but then I'm like, wait, I don't really feel like waiting, because I already had the wither skulls. I don't really feel like waiting to get everyone on the server together, or at least get a lot of people on the server together. So I'm like, alright, I'm just going to do it this way, just so I can get a beacon, because I want to get the haste thing. That way we can, you know, dig faster in our base. So that's what I want to do. That is what I want to do. Wow. I'm going to speed the rest of this up. And it's these last few seconds that he's still alive. He's about to die right now. Any time now. Oh, so close. And he's dead. Alright, let's go after him. Collect my stuff. Go over here. Go down. Keep going down. Keep going down. Get my bucket out. Get that. He should have died right there. Yes, he did. And there we have it. The Nether Star. Oh my god. That's so awesome. And look at this place. It was all pretty. And now it's just... wow. This place is... total. So, just a quick message to anyone else on the server. If you want to use this area, just ask me first and make sure you know how to use it before you try and spawn the Wither boss, especially this close to my house. Of course, you could, if you find your own property like far off away from my base, go for it. You know, do whatever you want. But with this, try and make sure that you know how. So basically, what you have to do is you're going to have to clean up this room. You're going to have to fill everything in so that you had it to where it used to be. And then just, you know, kind of double check to make sure that no mobs are around. I allow the use of an x-ray machine in this area. And then after you're done that, you know, spawn him. Make sure you get out of the way. You are going to need ender pearls in order to get out of the way of him. Don't think that you could just climb the ladder, because you can't climb 40 blocks in like 20 seconds, I think. So, or no, you can't climb 30 blocks in however long it takes for him to respawn. But that is so awesome. I have freaking Nether Star. I'm going to meet you guys back at my base, because it is about a 500 block walk back to my base, but I'll meet you there. Alright, so now what I'm doing is I'm just cooking up all the iron I have. I have a total of 10 stacks plus 14. And then I have 1 stack, and I think a half of iron in this chest. Yep, 1 stack and a half. So that's a total of 11 stacks, which isn't quite enough to build the highest tier of the pyramid, but we are going to start small and gradually increase. So, you know, we're going to do what we can. But I figured... oh, I lost it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure I put it in here. So I figured we're going to go ahead and we're going to build this. You're going to craft it. Beacon. Ah, that's so awesome. Get out of here. Alright, that's freaking awesome. Now I have the wiki up here on the other page. Yeah, for the highest tier thing, we need 164 blocks. Now, if I bring up my calculator real quick, 164 times 9 in each, right? That's 1,476 pieces of iron. If we divide that by 64 to get the amount of stacks, or the number of stacks, it's about 23 stacks of iron. We don't have that much. Now we could get that much. I may go back to that place that I had and just continue with the strip mine, and eventually mine that whole area out. But as of right now, we don't have enough. We have, let's see, 83 blocks. Do we have enough for that? That's about 11 and a half stacks, a little bit more. So we do have enough for that. So we can build the third highest one, which really is kind of pointless at this point because I only want haste. And what I really want is haste too. But, you know. And I'm still kind of not sure about where I want to put this. I really don't know. Cause like the perfect spot would be to put it right there, right? That would be the perfect spot. But that's a mob trap. Beacon gives off a light level. I'd have to have it shooting through the roof in order for it to do anything. So I think what I may do is I may make this huge tower look mainly aesthetic. It's just going to be aesthetic purposes. And, you know, right here, I'm just going to have, you know, the beacon, and it's not going to really be a mob trap. So I think that's what I may do. Because there's plenty of other XP farms and mob traps and mob grinders and stuff like that around the server. So I really won't need it, especially after I finish this base. So I think I may just make that an aesthetic thing right there. Or, I mean, if, you know, people want it, I could just get rid of it. But I think I'm going to let you decide on that. I still have a few more moments until my iron is done cooking. But, yeah, so where should I put the beacon? I'm going to think about it a little bit. In fact, I'm going to sleep on it because it is almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm extremely tired. I, again, wanted to go to bed at 11 o'clock, but I got distracted with trying to finish that grid right there, and it just didn't happen. I'm still going to bed at 1. So, yeah. I think no matter what, I am going to make it. I'm just going to kind of like put it in the corner of my base. I think I got it wrong. I'm trying to build up my cow supply. But yeah, I think I'm just going to build like a little one, put it in the corner of my base, get haste, and be happy with it, because you can destroy it when it's, you know, active and all that. So it'll be no problem really. Let's just go ahead and get my iron. I'm going to go ahead down and set it up, and we'll be back pretty soon. So I recorded all that stuff about the Wither Boss and the beacon and all that. I recorded it all last night, somewhere around like 1 a.m. And I was tired, so I went to bed soon after recording that. Well, actually, no, not soon after recording that, because we killed the Wither Boss again with Cryosol, because he had 3 Wither Skulls as well. And I'm like, hey, I mean, if you want to use it, go ahead. So I stayed up a little bit, and we both did it. So now he has another star, and then I have the beacon block. Of course, he did donate all of his iron to me, which I'm very, very happy for. It was like, I know it was only 21 blocks, which sounds like a lot, but in relation to how much you actually need for the beacon, it's really nothing. In order to build the highest tier beacon there is, you need 164 blocks of iron, and I think I went over this already. So, yeah, really not too close. Here's all the TNT that I gathered from when I was mob farming in the beginning of the episode. Actually, no, I mean, I didn't gather all this just from mob farming. I gathered about a stack and 30 pieces of TNT on that one little thing. I was probably going for like 45 minutes or so. So, you know, good bit, a little over 7 stacks. And it is going to be used extensively to blow up a lot of stuff. So as you can see, I have the whole beacon thing set up with haste over there. Let's do a little bit of testing. Let's do a little bit of, you know, having fun. We're going to test 2 different picks. We're going to test the Enchanted Efficiency 4 pick, and then we're going to test the regular diamond pick. Let's go ahead and do this. We're going to have like a row of 3 for each one. Alright, so here it is with the efficiency pick. Oh, that was pretty easy. And here it is with non-efficiency. Alright, now let's go down there and test it when we have haste. Just go there. That should be somewhere, right? Yep, perfect. I'm very glad that I got my feather falling boots back. When my feather falling boots broke earlier when I was exploring stuff, I was dying so many times because of fall damage. It was pretty crazy. But bats, so many bats. You shall die. Bye-bye. You shall die too. Why didn't you die? Alright, so now let's test it with the efficiency pick. Pretty fast. I think there's more of a difference with the unenchanted. There's a little bit of a difference. Not too much. But that's why I want to get the haste 2 thing. Because I want to be able to dig super fast. That way I can get some of this done, fairly quickly. Because while I do use a lot of TNT in it, there's still, random parts like, random blocks like this I have to gather up and all that. So, yeah. Yep. Now obviously this is a temporary place for the beacon. I'm not going to leave it here. As I mentioned, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Do you think I should just get rid of this mob spawner? Because, I mean, we have another one on the server that works a lot better. So it's really no problem, But, yeah, so that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to go through the mob spawner. I'm going to get rid of all the water. I'm probably going to light it all up. That way we don't have, like, mobs in there all the time. Or maybe I should just keep it dark. That way, it makes less mobs spawn elsewhere. So I'll keep it dark. But I will get rid of all the water streams. And we'll go ahead and take down the little center thing right there. And we'll have our beacon right on this floor, I think. Should we go like in the middle of these 2 floors? Yeah, like right here would be perfect. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to do it off camera, and I don't think I'm going to be able to really get that done in the time that I have to record this because I just got called into work today, so I had to go to work at 5. So, yeah. Alright, so let's see, what can we do? Well, let me think a little bit. Then once I think, we'll come back to this. Alright. So it didn't take as long as I thought it was going to take. So I figured I would just go ahead and do it. So I got rid of all the water. And I also blocked off... Hold on, let's see if I can show you. Like when you go inside the tower, you can see that I do have speed boost on it. I decided... I'll talk about that later. But, so let's see if we can show you. Just go down here and jump. Thank you. Whoa. Okay. No. Can you just, like, stand still, please? No. Can you, please? What's up with you? It's like, it allows me to walk into the block, but it really doesn't think I should be allowed to, so it reconsiders its decision. Yep. Don't jump onto the beacon block, guys. Don't do it. It's not a good block to be against. But, so, yeah. I basically closed up everything around because everything inside is still dark. But I closed up and made pretty much just a 1x1 little thing right there. So you can see that it's using speed boost. Don't have enough to go to the speed 2 yet. We're getting there though. I need about 50-ish blocks. No. I need 51 blocks. 51 iron blocks, or any block for that matter. I actually have 12 gold blocks and 2 emerald blocks inside there, but I want everything to be kind of, the same on the outside, so I figured, just put it on the inside. That way no one has to see it, but it still works. So, yeah, probably off camera I'm going to be doing some mining. I'm going to be doing a lot of mining. Probably some right here. I might go around see what iron I can find. I may also change this to haste while I'm mining manually. I picked speed because I figure, I have 7 stacks of TNT. I'm not too sure that I'm going to want to be mining by hand for a while. So I think that, just kind of doing speed boost would be cool, because then I could run away from the TNT as it explodes. So, as of right now, this is like the third level. There's 1, 2, and 3. Fourth level is the highest, and third is, one from the highest. And it reaches all the way until 10 blocks from the edge. So I think like right here-ish is where it starts to wear off. Nope, over here. Nope, right there. Nope, right here. Yep, right here is where it wears off. Exactly right here. So that's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks from the edge. So not too bad, not too bad. Once I do upgrade it to the 4th level, or the 4th tier of the beacon, I will be able to reach the hole. That was funny. But I will be able to reach this whole area inside here, because it'll cover a square with a perimeter, or with a side of 81 blocks. This is 40 blocks each one, so yeah. It'll cover it all. It'll cover it all. So it's pretty awesome. Can't wait. And yeah, I just need to go mining so I can get a whole bunch of iron. Because 50 blocks times, times 9. Hold on. I can't do this math in my head. 50 times 9 would be 450 divided by 64. I need about 7 stacks. 7 stacks of iron. So it's going to be quite a bit. Quite a bit. I also have all these, but I don't really know. I don't really think it can make all that much. Let's try it. Let's try it. Alright, so here we go. Alright, we got that. Yeah, this isn't even going to make us 2 blocks. Nope. I might as well just save these things. Oh, we're 1 short. So yeah, we can't even make 2 blocks out of that, so I'm actually just going to put them back like so. Alrighty. I thought that broke. Oh well. So this episode is probably pretty short at this point. I don't even think it's hit a 30-minute mark yet. But I was going to show you guys some of the new things about the not the 1.4, but the 12-week 41A snapshot. So it just came out today, and I installed it to the server, but as I was watching different videos about it, I heard that it could be pretty unstable with the new anvil that has been added and all that. So I figured, alright, so I downgraded the server back to 40B, and hopefully tomorrow they come out with 41B, which will be stable enough to put onto the server, and then we can have anvils, and we can get efficiency 5 picks. Awesome. So, yeah, I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget, about the Tips for YouTube series that I just started. I really appreciate all your guys' feedback on it. I've gotten a lot of positive comments on it, and apparently, it's helping a lot of people, so I'm more than happy to continue it. So it's probably going to be an almost daily thing. It's going to be a little bit more difficult if I'm working, but we'll try and get it out there. I also want to make sure that the quality is good too. I don't want to just like push it out there because it's time for an episode. I want to take my time and make sure that I explain everything well, and that I don't babble on like I usually do. So yeah, well, we're getting some lag over here because of those sheep. So again, I want to thank you for watching, and continuing to support me and the channel and all that. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.